What is up, everybody? Right here, and welcome to some more Game Dev Tycoon. This is the third part going onwards, and we are going to try and take our games to another level. We're going to make the next game after Mass Affection, which was a lifesaver to say the least. So, let's see. Nothing we can really do in terms of a custom engine. I don't want to spend that much. No contract work. Really, all we can do is do another game. Sci-fi RPG, sci-fi adventure. Alright. Let's go away from sci-fi and space. Let's do something medieval. Obviously, we're using the Rising Dawn engine. We're going to do this on whatever has the most market share, which currently is the G64 for us. We still can't afford the TES. That would cost 11,000 or 110k. Obviously, we don't have enough, so. And what goes best with medieval? That would be action. We'll do like a standard medieval type game, kind of like back in the era of knights and dragons and stuff. Maybe the whole concept is slaying different creatures, different magical creatures to protect the princess or whatever, something like that. We'll call it Castle Protectors. Sounds legit, right? And we'll do 2D graphics. So hopefully this will be something that takes us over the top. Alright, we want a save game. Are we really that concerned about the story, though, to pay extra? It's an action game, so I don't really feel like there's going to be much of a story, so let's save us some money and not do linear story and also dial this down. No? Probably around here. By the way, the last two parts kind of irked me in the sense that the mouse was never on the button I was actually clicking on. I don't know why. If anybody knows, please tell me, but I really can't tell at this point in time, so. Gameplay and engine. Gameplay is going to be super important. That looks good. Actually, let's dial this back a little bit more. We're not focusing on story, we're focusing on pure action. And we already got 2 bugs, which is great. Castle Protectors is not protecting my finances whatsoever, is it? Artificial intelligence is going to be important. Level design is going to be important. Dialogue, I could give less of a shit. We'll have like a wee bit of dialogue time, but besides that, I think the most important thing is going to be artificial intelligence. I think that's fair. Now I want to focus that much on our AI, that's the question. I don't think level design is going to be too important in the long run. We'll scale that back a bit and go with this. Really, we don't need to focus on dialogue whatsoever. This is just a beat-em-up sort of game. Slay magical creatures of the night. World design, we can scale back on this a bit. I don't want to scale back too much, but we'll have it a bit more in the middle. We want some addition of sound. Graphics are probably going to be the biggest thing. That looks about right. Alright, Castle Protectors. Hopefully this game will put us over the top. Recent studies suggest that the increasing variety of gaming devices also create a market for more specialized games. Some platforms become more popular with younger gamers, while others cater for the more mature age group. I have to pay attention to this. I didn't do this in any of my other runs. I didn't really pay attention to age groups. I really don't know how, to be honest. Target audience. Basically, this is going to allow us to choose whether our games are for, like, everybody. Like, it's essentially what makes the games rated E, T, or M. So, that's going to be an important thing to research. Well, we got more technology points, which is good. I don't know, man. I have a bad feeling about this. Any contract work? Yes. We'll do this one. I need all the money I can muster. Alright, and the first reviews for Castle Protectors have come in, so let's cross our fingers, Muffin Legion. Let's hope for something good. Ooh! Oh my god! 9! 8? Okay, this is promising. Give me a 10. Give me a 10. Okay, I'll take 3 8s and a 9. That's my best game by far. Something very simple, very to the point. I think I hit my stride, guys, which is awesome. Oh, look how many units are being sold in the first week. Following the massive success, rumors circulating that Vena, another Japanese company, is planning to release a home gaming console on their own. I don't know what Vena is supposed to be a play off of. No! Well, I just lost money. God damn it. I think I can do this. And again, I thought I could do the other one, but I was sadly mistaken. If he would stop scratching his head like a douchebag. I'm making a lot of money off of this game. No! That's such bullshit. Duh! Shouldn't I be doing work right now? Oh, I'm past my deadline. The Master V, huh? I don't know what that's a play off of. At least it's not shooting up in my head. Like, no flags are, like, rising in my head here. It claims it's superior to the TES and plans to release it in the coming months. So there's another console I can take advantage of. Anything I can research? Yeah. I can afford it. I can... Actually, do I want to focus on figuring out target audiences, or do I want to save up and pay for the TES or the Master V? Because people are starting to move into the other consoles, right? Yeah, significant increase in market share for the TES. I'd still have 70k too. I think it might be worth it. Alright, so 70k. No, it costs 110k to do a TES game. I'd be pretty close to bankrupt if I get target audience. What? Let's go with a gamepad. We'll do target audience later. We're still making a nice bit of cash, though, from Castle Protectors. That is really good. So we are definitely in the positive. You have just researched your first engine part. To be able to use this in your games, you need to create a new engine which includes this part. Ah, right. How much would it cost? It's not bad, actually. Let's do fantasy. I don't want to spend too much of my money. I think after I research this, the fantasy title, I'll get an NES or TES, as they like to call it, and make my first RPG. First RPG, right? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Mass Effection did pretty good. It's time for us to move on in the world. Alright. Let's go to this. I don't know, if Master V sounds really cool, but I have a feeling... I mean, this is a riff off the NES. This console was huge back then, as well as the Super Nintendo, so... I have a feeling if this is following the trends of real life, the NES is going to be the key here, so... I'm going to acquire the license for this. Use my Rising Dawn engine, RPG, fantasy... And we'll do a riff off of Final Fantasy by doing First Fantasy. 2D graphics. We're going for it. I spent a lot of money on this. But I have a feeling if I can hit this out of the park, it'll put me over the top. Sometimes you have to go big in these games. I think engine is going to be an important factor. Gameplay. I'll sacrifice a bit on the gameplay front. We want gameplay and engine to be a bit more even. I think that's fine-tuning the ladies and gents. Let's hope this works out for us. We're getting a lot of points. A lot of design points. Dialogue is going to be important. AI, I think we can sacrifice a bit here. So I think AI is going to take a bit of a hit. Level design is going to be important. Seems about right. We'll go with this. Preference towards level design. We want a very interactive world. Now this is some big stuff here. And of course he's busy scratching his head like a moron. We're low on cash. We're taking a gamble here. Today, the new game platform Master V has been released. Ah, big whoop. But TES is where it's at, yo. World design will go up on this. I think we can sacrifice a bit on the graphics and sound front to focus on a more immersive world. Seems right. I think so cerebral when I make these games. I don't know if that's in my favor or not, but, you know. No! Ah, crap, a bug snuck in there. Shit. Great, there's gonna be a game bug in First Fantasy. Well, this might be my Final Fantasy in this case. If this doesn't go out in my favor. We'll go for this. The recently released gaming console Master V by Vena has stirred up the market worldwide. Industry experts say that the console is not very well marketed in North America, but it will flourish in other parts of the world. Okay. I'm covering my eyes. Oh no. Could have been more. Oh! That's not very good. Oh, that could have been so much better, but it wasn't. I'm making decent money, I guess. Guess we'll research martial arts. Well, we're making fans, making some cash, getting back up to 100K, which is good. Aw, man. Is there any other contract work that I feel comfortable with? Nah, both of these are like 3 weeks. I don't think I could finish this. I don't want to take the penalties. We'll wait a bit on that. At least until my dude levels up. Any new... We can do startups. I think this might be important. Ugh. I don't know, guys. Doesn't look like we're doing very good. We've researched target audience. You can now specify what your main target audience is for your game. Games can be targeted at young, everyone, or more mature audiences. Picking the right target audience for your game is important. Your target platform can also play a role. Some platforms are especially popular with a specific audience. Alright, so Rising Dawn, TES. Yeah, I'm glad I switched over to the TES now. We'll go with a martial arts action game for everybody. We'll call it Kung Pao Fighters. Yeah. This is gonna go great. New research available. Casual games. We don't need anything for story. I could save some money if I don't include a save game. Let's just keep it. Extra features might mean extra cash and extra goodness. This is like the least important thing ever, so... Again, we're focusing on the fighting genre. Yep, we've hit our limit here. I want to actually take a look. We made a profit. We made 66K. I just wish we did better. I mean, this Castle Protectors was a smash hit. I was hoping we'd get something like this, but you win some and you lose some, I guess. Dialogue, that's like not important whatsoever. Artificial intelligence, however, that is important. Recent market data shows the G64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. Said that the company has been unsuccessful in introducing higher-priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. Ah, glad I got this new license then. It's very smart, Rye. Very smart. Sound isn't very important. It's still a factor, but graphics aren't. Actually, no. World design isn't that important either. At least in the kind of game we're playing. That looks good. Three, two, one. Okay. This time, no bugs whatsoever. Gameplay and artificial intelligence level 3, and I'm so close to level 3 myself. New research available, better AI. So whenever you level up something, you get like more choices to make better games. That's always nice. Do I want to research anything? I guess we'll spend some time with this. I got my first 10! I got my first 10! Fuck you all, games. Well, you still gave me an 8, but Star Games, man, look at that. Look at that 10! Kung Pao Fighters. Wata! Wata wata! We just made a shit ton of money off of this, I can already tell. Alright, let's see. Oh, 55k. Oh my god, it's going up. Usually the first week is like the most expensive or the most prominent one, but holy shit. Steering wheel available. Invento has announced they are going to be coming out with the Gameling. Changeable game cartridges, basically the Game Boy. I should get this, actually. Underpowered, but given the lower cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following. Sorry, by the way, it seems I have the sniffles. Next month, huh? Alright, let's research casual games then. We can take advantage of this. Ooh, the money is really stacking up.